trying to maybe go in for a heal battle or maybe just little too further away. One is Aiku's Soul, and it is Knuckle. As you can see, he is, I think, right at the edge of the play zone, as we can see on his player card. But we have to see what plans he has to make sure that the team gets a lot more points. Revenant, in the meantime, they have lost a player. Now they want to try and move up. Entity, in the meantime, see Medal moving up, do damage to them. But Medal have all their 4 players standing. Xpac, in the meantime, they see Kemin, they start spraying them down. Looks like many teams taking 2 different fights in 2 different directions, trying to deny other teams from entering the circle. Does work out. Toxic drops, and immediately his finish actually gets stolen by Medal's Encore. And now Xpac, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be happy about it. But however, Medal, now that somebody told them there's a warning coming in as Kemin were trying to enter, they burst the vehicle of Kratos, and with that, Kemin Esports out of the map.
We're down to the last 6 teams with 14 players remaining, and this compound around in the outskirts of Mansion seems to be very, very congested. This nades coming up from the side of Medal Esports will annoy the players or Wingod for a longer period of time, as they have to deal with not only 1 but 2 teams itself. Medal also keeping a little catch on the players of Revenant on the left hand side. But Blaze, he has to give the revival. 7 finishes for the side of Revenant. They want to burst those vehicles in order to just have a kind of intel whether there are no more players surviving. But Entity's Gamla boy, this nade might be a little problematic for Xpac, but Soul, he's right outside the circle trying to go for a heal battle, but all his first aids are down and out, and Team Aiku's Soul takes an exit at this spot.
Only 1 finish that they had, and going down at the 6th spot, meaning I think they get 2 points for all their efforts that they did. Entity, however, they are right now the most troubling team, but the circle has moved away from them, meaning Xpac now can charge in, and that's what they're trying to do. But they don't have a lot to work with, and that's the reason they're initially using the smokes to lay down a path for themselves. But look at Siam's position. He is spotting multiple players from Xpac as they're trying to throw down smoke barriers to make sure they can cross up that ridge, get to a flat blade position where they can fight ahead, but it's not happening. Siam finally decides to spray bullets, and now all the players from Xpac have been damaged. Sarang is super close. Grenade being cooked. There are a lot more grenades that Siam can throw after this 4th one. But before that happens, what wrecks that the team Wingod, who are on the building, they find an opportunity. Now Medal a little in trouble, and Xpac decide to push up immediately.
Yeah, not gonna be that easy. Not at all an easy job. But Gamla boy, he pushes. He has no other option. He has been taken down by Sarang, though. Xpac, they're getting the momentum. This is their moment that they can convert their fight. It is going to be tough, but seems like Spraygod gets taken down. It's all up to Sarang and Ninja Jod that they have to do a big job at this moment. Spraygod cannot be revived. It seems a little troubling, but Medal Esports with a heavy util dump, they will annoy. And Team Xpac, they're facing those backlashes.
Medal do still have their 4 players. Xpac, they did have 3, lost 1, and now it's down to Ninja Jod and Sarang. Both of them wonderful assaulters, but to revive Ninja Jod, it will take some time. Revenant also in such difficulty, and Sarang in the meantime, Molotov was enough from Top Dog. And this is Medal's game, seems to be Sensei, the last player in the circle, stuck in a building, and now he's been spotted in all directions, and Top Dog seals the deal with his own SK-12, and a winner chicken dinner rolls in for Medal Esports. What a game that
the Apes are going to be happy, a little bit more happy to be honest in this particular matchup if they get a winner chicken dinner, because their performance is demanded and that performance might be coming in soon enough. Sensei and Equinox are now trying to run against the time as the play zone is crunching them. They're trying to survive, they're trying to go on the ledges and eventually get as many SBL points as possible, because finally the next few stages are going to be very, very short. But this low toss nade might be able to find Sensei, and that's exactly what happened. Now the leader, the Sensei, has been taken down. There goes another one. Look at this Equinox. Kaboom you go. He's out and he's done and dusted. Trigger and AK, the behemoths of Apes.
Orangutan not at all ready to stop here, denying anybody and everybody 8 finishes, and this time AKOP with 3 of his own against the side of Revenant, and I think even 1 player from Kemin. Kemin, however, Kratos has made his way uphill. Revenant knew they did not have a chance over there. Domination coming up. Troy in between the mix stuck. Kratos and Venom still surviving for Kemin. Hydra official in the meantime, they also managed to climb up hill. Vizjord and SprayGod might have a fight initially. Vizjord first puts down a smoke to make sure that he has cover as he tries to move up. In the meantime, SprayGod cooking up a nade. Can it connect? He spotted the shoulders of Vizjord. If that grenade connects, that's going to be big time opening. And Wingod finally, Hydra official might be able to put down Orangutan, but looks like Orangutan, they're looking forward to a chicken dinner of their own here on Miramar. And if it happens, this is the comeback. After all the things that we thought on day 2, it's finally happening on day 3.
Well, let's see if that comeback is going to come. And Orangutan, a very pretty interesting team at this point, has got a very good spot to play along with. The thing I was speculating for Team Cayman was basically that they had the right advantage in their favor, but along the way, they lost their players as well. Now, they don't have that manpower, which might be one of those things which is going to take a big toll on this particular team. And there goes Kratos. I was talking about this individual, and Somraj finds him. He puts him down. The Eagle swipes in again. And with that, Somraj has got 4 frags, and other than that, Troy has also got 1 more, so he's probably trying to compete with his own teammate at this moment. And Vizgod finds Venom as well. There goes the hope of Cayman securing a winner chicken dinner in this match. And along with that, even Troy and Somraj. Troy actually goes down. Somraj is still there. So maybe the hopes are going to be lit for Team Entity. I would love to see how far they're going to go. But for me, I personally think this is a fight between OG and Hydra.
But Somraj can spoil the chances. His position is known, but look at how Hydra are also bombarding with nades, right? They're trying to throw Orangutan off guard. Spurs trying to move up. He's blocked by the smoke vision. Does he try to climb up? In the meantime, Somraj just stuck in a very bad and iffy spot, but nobody is going to push in his direction because I feel like the circle is not there. The only thing that can close is maybe a play zone, and that's the reason Orangutan are not worried about it. They want to take this head-on fight with Hydra official. Hydra have a number disadvantage, a player casualty. They are playing with 3 players, whereas Orangutan have all their 4. 10 finishes as a whole, and a nice nade right on the lap of Spurs, and this is the opening. In the meantime, SprayGod thought he could provide cover fire. His position is now known and compromised. He's trying to fight with 2 different players, one AKOP, another Ash. AKOP, he did do damage, but Trigger is also ready for him. In the meantime, a revive is being kicked. SprayGod tried to help his teammate out, doesn't happen. Now with SprayGod going down, the player reviving will also be in trouble, and Duara OP falls down. Both of them get cleared off. It's all down to Somraj. With this, Orangutan should get a big winner chicken dinner for themselves. Somraj is running away, does not want Orangutan to get that final finish, but he'll not be able to do. Trigger was on a phenomenal run here in Miramar, and Orangutan get that winner chicken dinner. And
initially, Revenant took the Ruins control, and now even Adi gets taken down. Not a very good look for Team Blind, but from the right corner, Superboy gets tagged by Team WSB, and he instantly gets finished off by Arm Extinction. They don't want to lose any single given frag at this point, and for that reason, these guys are just contesting their hell out. And at the same moment, if I talk about Team Tamilas, Maxi very low on his HP. Somraj gets knocked out by Sensei. IGL versus IGL. Look at this. This is kind of an intricate fight coming in. Somraj gets confirmed. Aquanox takes down Venom as well, and he has been confirmed as well. So I am patiently waiting just like AK, but his wait is not going to turn out in a very beneficial wait as Fierce jumps and takes down the player. With that, even Aiku Soul is fighting back against Team Dragons. I do believe pretty soon Dragons will be ripped apart, or is it already done?
I guess it's already done. It's Aiku Soul who got the advantage. Team Tamilas, Maxi versus lone surviving. Mani wants to take this head on fight. Joker gets taken out and finished. Maxi shows no mercy, and eventually Aiku Soul, they will wipe out Team Tamilas, that's for sure. 4 finishes in their bag, but that casualty was inevitable by the side of Aiku Soul. Nobody predicted, but Maxi, he just put a dent in the run of Aiku Soul at this moment. But yeah, 5 finishes for Team Tamilas in this match. On the other side, the circle still remains in the control. Team Revenant will be looking forward for some great fights at this point of time, but Revenant, the positioning that they have, they should capitalize more and more. Already have bagged 10 finishes in their favor, but it seems like Blaze will have to deal a lot tough time, as it seems Cayman Esports, boys, they're advancing and they've completed him off. Though the retaliation trace will be coming up, and Cayman Esports will take an exit at the total of 3 finishes. Top Dog also seems to be in a very trouble, as Revenant with 11 finishes looks completely flawless.
Oh man, Revenant is going ham at this point. Whoever they are seeking, they are just putting them down. Skips unfortunately gets taken down by Paradox. He might be getting confirmed, but it is going to be Manya who swoops in and eventually takes down the opponent. Look at this, the zone is pressurizing them. The players are trying to push forward. It's all about Harsh, the last man standing of Team Blind, who can maybe fight back, but Manya also getting tagged by Sensei. Oh, it's Equinox who puts down the last shot, and with that, even the IGL from Team Ico Soul goes down. Team Revenant still looking way too formidable, but then again the trouble goes up and beyond. Look at this, Harsh gets confirmed by Knuckle, and with that, indeed, Team Blind is now wiped out from the existence. And with that, we are left with just 3 teams and 5 players. It's WSB, it's Revenant, and Ico Soul's last hope, Knuckle. It's a one-stop destination, just like our EliteHubs.com of action. Oh my god, Equinox confirms with the DBS, Knuckle has been taken down. It's a pure 2v2 fight, where actually Raiden and Arm Extinction are in a big trouble because they are trying to repass themselves. The revival is already done. I don't know what is going to happen for the final moment, but the momentum that Team Revenant has got, I truly believe it's a game for Team Revenant.
Now this is going to be very hefty. WSB, they have pulled up a big show. I mean, from the verge of elimination to coming in top 2, they have traveled a long journey. But now with 4 finishes, they might have a chance to finish it with 6. But Sensei, look at him. He's inside the circle, waiting patiently. He's waiting for WSB to come inside, and maybe he can surprise just playing around the tomb. But this is the moment where he is looking very much interested. Equinox is in a brilliant position, having those smoke covers. He's having a quite visual right now. And now Sensei is giving all the intel. This crossfire setup of Revenant seems to be pretty dominant. Already 14 finishes in the back. Revenant seems to be going all out at this map of Sanhok, and nobody would have predicted this game coming up from their end. But now Equinox is also the one who will be forced to move inside the circle, and he will be waiting patiently in the edges. He doesn't have any utils or nades, otherwise one nade and WSB could go kaboom.
Yeah, for that reason, these guys have to play the patience game at this point. They have to wait patiently. Equinox, we already know that his assaulting skills are very on par when it comes to Indian gaming community. And indeed, as the tag suggests, he is on a rampage. He's not stopping. He's not looking forward to stopping at this point. He is just putting down the players. And now the smokes are going to fly in. But look at this. Equinox swings in, takes down Arm Extinction. With that, it's all about Raiden. He's the last hope, and he is going to remain the last hope of Team WSB as Team Revenant swings in and takes a massive winner chicken dinner.
17 finishes is what WSB have, and it doesn't look like they want to stop. They want the chicken dinner. They're going to try and stop Blind. A player from Blind is already down. Another grenade going towards Jazzy. It might find the connection. No, it falls a little short, but the next one from Zarif, this should fall right in their lap. And on top of it, a Molotov also. Make it a second Molotov being thrown, and they did get the knock as well on the player. They just revived, but the circle, it moved away from them. Therefore, now they have to quickly run up and make sure this 17 finishes, if it gets converted, it can be a big 30 winner chicken dinner. They might stand a chance to pick a lot more finishes now. They are still looting. They have utils as well, and this might be a chaotic last final fight till the end, and one of the biggest coming in from WSB.
Oh my god, WSB is not stopping. They are just getting all those frags. Medal on the other corner is wreaking havoc against Team Tamilas, and it's a good 4v4 fight as there is nobody trying to really impose their efforts on those particular teams. Now it all remains down to the last individual, Maxi. He is the last guy which is still surviving at this moment. I would love to see how he's going to take a particular fight. Let's see what he's going to do along the way. And eventually Maxi has got just a single frag. It's going to be a tough one. That nade is going to be a close one, but he survives. That's good.
Medal kept bombarding them with nades, and Team Tamilas finally again fall to the nades. On the other end, WSB clear Blind. One last player skips surviving. Should not be much of a trouble. WSB still have all their 4 players. Medal get themselves to a total of 4 finishes. 3 of them on top dog because of his brilliant grenade jobs being done. And now with that, it is Medal coming on top dog's domination. But Zarif, the last nade, it should land towards Skips, and it does. That's the confirmation.
Wow.
Now the last 2 teams in this fight are in a 4v4, a full team v team fight coming through. However, I might think WSB might be better. They took the circle control, but the players are yet to regroup. Whereas Medal, look at them, they're spreading around the circle, spreading their forces and gearing up for this 4v4 fight.
Honestly, Lucifer, I just have to say one thing. Either you get the winner chicken dinner or not, you are my champ, WSB. What a
22
performance,
finishes.
man. 22 finishes, exactly. Even if they go down at the second position, they are still going to get 28 total points. That's still the max of anybody. But Encore puts down Raiden. Gods is in big trouble. Let's see what is going to happen. A retaliation is definitely going to come in. Raiden wants to seek for a revival, maybe getting to get it. But no, Encore denies it. And with that, yes, Encore has been compromised. Now the 4v3 scenario is going to put some serious pressure on the
Gods.
players of Team WSB. And Gods gets compromised with the G36C. Well, there goes the action. There goes the shots. There goes Team Metal was trying to wreak some havoc, trying to put the players down. Zeref and Arm Extinction are the only two individuals surviving there. Zeref is already low on his HP. Sayam gets compromised by Arm Extinction and he finishes him off. There goes 23rd frag. Absolutely amazing performance coming in. It's not going to stop anytime soon. It does feel like that. A proper 1v1, but through the smoke, the DBS connection is being made by Zeref. Top dog goes down. It all trickles down to what Arm Extension is capable of. It's a 1v3 situation, and this lad has got already 9 finishes all alone. There are some teams which struggle to get 9 finishes, Lucifer, and this guy has got a solo 9 finishes.
Oh no.
Wow.
He gets cleaned off. What a
No.
game it could have been for WSB. But the winner chicken dinner goes for the well strategy. Picks up an advantage. However, immediately capitalize on that is going to be Arman and Exchange. Now, Ikusol will be slowed down. In the meantime, Dragon, a self-nade on them, but somehow they're going to be able to convert things on blind. They will survive. They will try to bring their fight or players back. But it comes down to only S-Power surviving as Arman confirms Ronnie's finish in his name. WSP, they have 3 players. Ikusol has only 1. S-Power on the other end. Dragon have 2. WSP, the chicken dinner that they could not convert in the previous game, looks like this time they might just have it. The circle in their favor. They just have to spread their players. They know that Dragon is already there in the circle. Aiku Soul's information, they might not have much of it, Necros.
They don't have, even if you talk about S-Power, he doesn't even have a lot more smokes to play with. So he has to take a decision, but he's playing for that survival points. Aiku Soul's domination today's day, that was not that good, but Superboy keeping the hopes alive. WSB, they're pushed away at this moment. Gods is barely surviving in a very low HP. He will be patching himself up, but Arman, he needs to do some wonderful job. He has done it in the map of Vikendi. Can he do it once again in the map of Miramar? That's the big question. It was not a chicken for WSB in the map of Vikendi, but there is a slight chance that they can take this out in this very map. But Dragon Esports, it seems like they're pushing. Superboy is very close at this moment.
That's such a great molly. Now, Gods, even though he put down a smoke, he cannot cross. Superboy ready in the up-close building right now. Cho'God in the meantime to provide cover fire. This fight got to an interesting position, down from a 3v2 to a 2v2. Arman up close and ready. Gods in the meantime finds an opportunity to cross over. S-Power in the same time tries to immediately jump through. Now S-Power did spot the player of Gods, a low toss coming through of a molly. I don't think he'll find any connection. It was just outside, and Gods will get his player back to a 3v2v1 situation. S-Power's position was seen already. Cho'God with good nade does some damage to S-Power, but S-Power still managed to survive. Another one to follow, but it goes a little further away, therefore only chipping him for now.
Cho'God does know a little bit of intel, but he doesn't know the exact location of where S-Power is holding. But if you talk about these nades, he still have 3 more. I don't know. I really wonder how many nades he was carrying, but definitely he's trying to find values from everywhere he's looking forward to. This nade might just be a little bit problematic, and Arman drops down to almost 50 of his HP. S-Power still remains constant. Nobody knows. Even Gods, he's not suspecting the position of S-Power. Otherwise, a nade would have come in by this time. And 3 teams, he's surviving. S-Power, you will be very, very much patient. And look at this. Gods is putting nades for Cho'God, but there's nothing more that they can do. All these utils, but not a single opening still now.
Cho'God worried about S-Power, WSB worried about Cho'God. So Aiku Soul's S-Power only right now cleared or unsure is WSP. They don't know, but with that door being open, now that they know in the up close building there is going to be a player. Soul's S-Power doesn't have any util. WSP, Gods as well as Zerif, I think they used. Arman, did he spot S-Power through the window? And now look at this. Gods moving up with the DBS. Superboy, I don't think he's going to turn back to check Gods over there. DBS on the ready. Scarel on Gods. He swings back to the DBS, spots S-Power, completely unready for the fight. Nice finish to be found. Now WSP back in a normal 3v2 fight and no control of the play zone for the side of Dragon. So they have to push out, and WSP ready on the aggress.
Power was also waiting for that moment, and it seems like gods, he will be capitalizing on it. Dragon Esports Superbuy, he's waiting for somebody to open the door. That's it. That's the moment. WSB takes it home. This Miramar falls in there.
Place of Team Reckoning. So for that reason, let's see what happens and or should I say, what kind of output comes from the corner as well. Meanwhile, when it comes to Hydra, since there you go, a beautiful headshot lands on the head. Kratos also gets taken down. Spray God also gets retaliated by Joker. Many fights are happening. Many people are taking a toll onto each other, but Team Reckoning is still unscathed. For that reason, maybe it's Team Reckoning's game this time.
Oh, X-Park, that being that one nail, putting the one nail in the coffin to finish things off for Ikusol as gets taken down with only 2 finishes in the 4th spot of this match. Top 3 teams, 10 players remaining. Hydra, Reckoning, X-Park, they're on a roll. I mean, feel the spark, 9 finishes already, but now all the players are in a very low HP. They need to go up front. Hydra, they have a good position and they don't want to even give a chance to the players of Team X-Park to come up front, but Reckoning seems to be in some little bit of trouble. X-Park, they're still in a good position, but Reckoning, if they want to enter the circle, they need to either way have 2 options. Take a fight with Hydra, defeat them and gain the control, or take a fight with X-Park, get some knock and push them, because there is no other option that Reckoning has to find themselves safe inside that circle.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a big challenge at this point. Like, Reckoning making an entry is going to be even tougher at this point. Spray God gets taken down from Team X-Park. Oh, that's a big blow. Like, Team Hydra is slowly but steadily moving in. Hydra's Spray God looks good. Let's see if he's going to find any other knockout. Oh, actually the shots are getting connected, and these shots can be FT. There you go. Punk finds Shadow. This is not at all looking good for Team X-Park now. Although they do have a fair share of the zone, they kind of hold the pure western edge of this particular zone, but at this moment it does feel like that they're looking a little bit shaky. Another nade goes in, Sarang goes down. It's all about the last man standing. One last ray of hope, and I feel that hope is going to get crumbled down pretty soon. The way Team X-Park is getting shattered from multiple corners is not at all looking good. There goes Shadow. A beautiful nade. Oh, not just Shadow. Spray God also gets compromised. With that, the Sniper Tower will be getting controlled by Hydra, since it's a big and a very risky decision being delivered. Oh my god, a fall damage! Oh, barely survives. Barely survives. What kind of decision is that, man?
I mean, it could have been the game changer. Since what have you done? I don't know why he did jump off or hits by mistake, but now Reckoning, they're going all out. X-Park, they're down to the last single player. Sarang is putting a lot of needs in the direction of Reckoning, maybe just to keep themselves alive in the competition. Ninja Jod maybe going just outside of the smoky area to get some intel, but a lot of needs coming in the direction. Sarang is barely serving a pixel HP. Ninja Jod gets taken down. It's Dora OP who capitalizes on it. One last need going from the side of X-Park. Sarang, he has to heal himself up, and that's the frag. He was finding Doom. He's out of this question. Sarang is still remaining while a lot of exchanges are being done from all these sides. Reckoning seems to be intact, but his position has been completely revealed, and the Utils are doing wonders. Pungos down by Saints and Hunters by that. Reckoning, they are out of this question, but hail the Hydra, hail the Dragons. 15 finishes on board, but this with the final blow. That's the 16th one going underway, and Hydra signs off the day with a 16 finishes chickened in.